Technology is advancing really, really fast. Like, almost Sonic the Hedgehog fast. And these days, we have things that someone from, for example, the Middle Ages couldn't imagine. Heck, they would have accused you of witchcraft and hanged you or burned you at the stake for making these things. Phones, computers, cars, rockets, and a big one, Bluetooth. I mean, Nikola Tesla once said that we would one day have square devices in our pockets that we could do many things with, and people called him crazy for that. Yet here we are. And now, Bluetooth? How unbelievable would that be back in the day? So where did Bluetooth come from? I mean, we Homo sapiens appeared around 200,000 years ago with only sticks and stones to break each other's bones. Now fast forward, and with some magic, we made this. Well now, is it actually some sort of magic? Or maybe aliens brought their Bluetooth down to our planet and what you're using right now is alien tech? The short answer is no. It's not magic, nor alien tech, it's human tech. So, witchcraft buffoonery aside, let's take a deeper look at Bluetooth technology. You can think of your Bluetooth earphones to be linguists in a unique language that goes beyond our communication. This language does not use any words or sound. Rather, it is a language of light. Our human eyes can see light between 400 and 700 nanometers on this spectrum. If you tried to look at the rest, well, you can't, since it's invisible to the human eye. And yet, these lights exist and are all around us. Bluetooth communicates with your phone using this type of light, which is approximately 121 to 124 nanometers. Not only is the light invisible to the human eye, the waves are so long that they can pass through walls like how visible light goes through glass. This is what enables communication even when your devices are not in direct line of sight. Pretty cool, right? Now, try explaining this to an average Farmer Joe from the Middle Ages. I'm sure he won't try to stick some pitchforks in your stomach.
Right.
Anyways, invisible light that goes through walls like a ghost, we understood. But hey, you might ask, how does this light help me to listen to my Chippy Chippy Choppa Choppa remix?
Chippy chippy choppa choppa.
Well, with ones and zeros. Take two colors. Say for example 121 nanometers is color purple and 124 nanometers is the color green. If your phone wants to send a 1 to your earphones, its antenna turns purple. The antenna on the Bluetooth earphones sees this and tells the earphone microchip, "Hey dude, look, it's purple. Quick, write down a 1." And it writes down a 1. Likewise, if the antenna wants to send a 0, it turns green, and the same thing happens, except it writes a 0. And this happens about, well, a little around 1 million times per second. Now that's a lot to happen in just a single second. That's almost 1,000 times per millisecond, which is impressive and kinda hard to believe if you think about it. So now we understand how it all happens, right? But some problems arise here. What if your bro is sitting and vibing right next to you while listening to Shakira, whilst you try to listen to your Chippy Chippy Choppa Choppa remix, like a real alpha male Giga Chad? How do your earphones know to ignore your friend's Shakira? Well, thankfully, there are multiple solutions. First of all, it's not as easy as just purple and green. There are a lot more things to it in actuality. There are in total 79 different scenarios, or more commonly known as channels, each with their own range of purple and green colors. Each also has its own wavelengths for its ones and zeros. So with this logic, if you're, for example, in channel 30, your bro might be in a channel 12, not hearing your Chippy Chippy Choppa Choppa, and you not hearing his Shakira. But now, what if there are 150 different people in the same room, including you, listening to their own cringe music while you try to listen to whatever your real man music is? 2 for each channel? First off, realistically, that scenario will never happen by accident. That's kinda stupid. And second, the lag would be insane with all the different Bluetooth headphones connected. But your earphones will still limp on and try to play your Chippy Chippy Choppa Choppa without playing some cringe others are listening to. So then, how is all this possible again with your phone? This is where we finally talk about how your earphones pair with your phone. Think of your Bluetooth headphones to be like a room that you own which has a lock on it. They'll actively give your phone a unique signal, like a key to the lock when you push the pair button. It looks as though there are multiple signals floating around in your phone's Bluetooth settings, each with its distinct code. After you choose one of them, in this case it would be your earphones, your phone will say, "Random key 3451, I choose you!" After this, at the beginning of each package of ones and zeros, your earphones change its lock, and using the old key, it gives a new key to your phone. It's almost like having a secret code that keeps changing. This makes sure that even if someone else is playing music on the same channel, your earphones don't hear it because they have a different secret code encrypted and they just ignore it. Here's another example. Let's say your bro also has Bluetooth earphones and you're both on the same channel. Your earphones might hear his music playing, but they're like, "Nah, I don't get it. I don't know that lingo." That's because the secret codes, or keys, are unique to each headphone and phone pair. But now another good question comes to mind. Couldn't someone just intercept and then decrypt all of what's being transmitted between my phone and headphones? Well, thankfully, once more, some of the engineers probably watched Little Einsteins as a kid because there is a genius solution to this problem. Your phones and earphones do not just stay in one channel. They do something really neat called frequency hopping. What frequency hopping is just basically the Bluetooth hopping around from channel to channel, and they do this about 1,600 times per second. That's also really freaking quick. So those pesky closet hackers have absolutely no chance whatsoever of taking and decrypting what you're listening to. At best, they can only listen to a fraction of what you're listening to. Then once your channel gets switched, they won't know what channel you went to. So as a short answer once again, they have no chance of decrypting and listening to what you're listening to. Unless they can stop time, I guess? But now, how does your phone and earphones know what channel to go to? Well, that one is also interesting. When your phone initially connects to your earphones and says, "Random key 3451, I choose you again," within that message, it picks out a sequence and sends that information encrypted to your earphones before any sound is even made. This way, only your phone and earphones know what channel they're going to, and no one else. So yeah, you see, it's not too complicated. Now you can take your sticks and stones, and instead of breaking yours and other people's bones, squeeze them together and create a Bluetooth, just like we humans did. In reality, there's probably more to Bluetooth than we've covered here, and in much more detail too. But we kept it simple for everybody, for all you special little people out there, and also give just a little bit of entertainment with your education. Also, did you know the name Bluetooth comes from Harald Bluetooth Gormson, a Danish king from the 10th century who was known for uniting tribes together? Our Bluetooth's main goal is exactly the same, uniting and connecting different devices together. Also, the Nordic runes of the king's initials are what were used to create what we know as the Bluetooth logo. So there's a cool fact for you to know. Well, anyway, the video's over now. You're welcome. Be sure to subscribe and leave a little tip in the form of a like. That'd be appreciated. Have a great day, all you magnificent bastards.